Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey everyone, welcome back to iPad Focus. Today we're taking a step back in time to look at how the first generation of iPads was received by critics and reviewers when it launched back in 2010. So, on March 31st, 2010, something big happened. The world got its first glimpse into Apple's tablet, and boy, were they excited. The first iPad reviews started hitting the internet, and let me tell you, the consensus was unanimous. This thing is a game changer. Now I know what you're thinking. What about the specs? What did they say about flash, USB, multitasking? Well, it turns out that one of the biggest selling points for Apple back then was the lack of those features. There was no flash, no USB, and definitely not multitasking, but despite all that, critics still loved the thing. Take Walt Mossberg from All Things D, for example. He called the iPad a whole new type of computer and said it was a pleasure to use. David Pogg from the New York Times also gave it high praise, saying anyone intrigued by tablet form factor would love the machine. And get this, he specifically mentioned that the device's battery life was one of its standout features, with continuous movie playback going on for more than 12 hours. But what's interesting is that even though these early reviewers loved the iPad, they also acknowledged that it didn't quite replace a laptop. It worked better for consuming content, not creating it. Edward Baig from USA Today put it pretty much, Apple pretty much nailed it with this first iPad, though there's certainly room for improvement. Now, you might be wondering how well the first-gen iPad sold. Well, let me tell you, it was a massive hit. It took less than a month to sell 1 million units, and in its first year alone, Apple moved around 25 million of them. That made it the most successful new product category launch in Apple's history. So, did these early reviews persuade anyone to buy that first iPad? The answer is yes, millions of people did, and it's still an iconic device today. And at iPad Focus, we're always excited to explore the fascinating history behind some of our favorite devices. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next video.